Hey everyone, and welcome to our channel, What the Framework. I'm thrilled to have you here. Before we dive into understanding the Glide user class in ServiceNow, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up so that more learners like you can discover this valuable content. Alright, let's keep it simple. In ServiceNow, the Glide user class provides us with some really handy properties and methods to access information about the current user. By that I mean the logged in user. Now let's break down the three important things what we need to remember about the Glide user class. The Glide user class can only be used when we do client-side scripting. So client-side scripting locations are like the client scripts, the UI policies, unlike the server-side scripting locations like the scheduled jobs, the script includes, and the business rule. Glide user do not need to be invoked. I repeat, glide user do not need to be invoked. When I say invoking means we don't need to create an instance of that class, like the way we do for glide record by doing new glide record and giving the table's name. Third, and the most important thing, since we do not need to invoke the glide user class, we can directly reference the glide user by using g underscore dot user. Alright, now without wasting any time, let's quickly jump into the demo to understand more about glide users. For the demo purposes, I'm using my personal developer instance. So in the personal developer instance on the top bar, I click on all. I go to the incident table. To go into the incident table, I type incident.list in the search bar, and this directly lands me to the list view, or you can say the table view of the incident records. Now what I'm going to do is that let me click in open one of the incident record in another tab. So yeah, so what I need to do is that, okay, now let me show you the glide user object, the glide user class, and all the properties inside that. For that, what we are going to do is that we are going to do Control Shift and J in key in Windows as well as Mac. So this opens, if you see on the left side, this opens a JavaScript executor, and here we can run our code, and it also opens the developer tools, and we can use the console. So inside the console, what I'm going to type is that I'm going to write console.dir, and inside that I'm going to call the glide user class. And as you remember, we don't need to create an instance of the glide user class. We can directly reference the glide user class by writing g underscore dot user. That's the same thing what I did here. And then I click enter, and let me open this. And as you can see, there are many properties which is associated with the glide user class. So it's basically an object that is returned. So that object has many properties like all roles. So it gives the roles, all the roles which is associated with the logged in user or the current user, you can say. It gives me the department ID of the current user. It gives the first name and the first name, the last name, as well as the full name. It also gives other properties such as preferences, roles, user ID, and username. But this object also returns certain helper functions, and to check out that, what we can do is that we can expand the prototype object, and here we can see many other helper functions and the getter functions and setup functions like get activated active elevated roles, get banner image, get banner text, as well as if you want to check what is the role, is the role currently the role what we have given, is that role present or not. And if that also, we have the helper functions such as role and as role exactly. To understand about this, you can check out the latest shorts which I have published. This is one of the most important questions asked by ServiceNow interviewers, so please check it out. Second, we have many setup functions like setting the banner image and banner text. So for the demo purposes, let me show you the how to use the properties. And the properties includes all roles, client data, first name, last name. So inside the JavaScript executor, What I'm going to do is that I am going to show an alert with the first name, last name and the full name. So I'll just click alert g underscore dot user. As you remember, we can directly reference the user, the glide user by using g underscore dot user, and then we just write the first name, that is this property. That's the first name. So I can just copy, if you want, you can just copy it and paste it again, and you can get the answer here. And if I run it, I'll get an alert. So if I run the code, you can see I'm getting the same system administrator. So if you also want to check that, like the last name, you can do the same thing. All you need to do is g underscore dot user dot last name, the property name, and you can fetch administrator. I think you guys have got an idea how to get out the value of the result of the properties inside the glide user class. So that is just like putting a dot and accessing the variables. Okay, so that covers up the demo about the glide user. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more helpful tutorials like this. See you in the next video. Thank you.